Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So, we're going to start with grade 7 maths. So, you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then, you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 maths and then click on view all lessons. So, there you can find the list of the chapters. We are going to start with the chapter ratios, rates, and proportions. And the lesson we're going to cover today from the chapter are constant rate of change. Then we'll do the final test of the chapter. Then we're going to start the new chapter, that is operations with integers. And the lessons from the chapter are integers, addition and subtraction rules, add and subtract, integers. Okay, let's start with the first lesson, that is constant rate of change. You have to note down important examples. In Okay, here I'm on grade 7 maths. The chapter name is ratios, rates and proportions. And here there is the lesson we're going to start with, that is constant rate of change. Okay, let's start with the first example. This graph shows how the amount of jam Grayson has jarred in liter is related to the number of days he has spent making jam. What is the rate of change? So you have to calculate the rate of change. Got it? So let's see how can we calculate the rate of change. Okay, basically the rate of change is, whenever we are working on the graphs, the rate of change is the slope. Got it? The slope means the change in y divided by change in x. Got it? So basically you have to calculate the slope of the graph, and the slope of the graph is change in y divided by change in x. So you can select any 2 point on the graph and then you have to calculate the slope. Got it? For example, these are the two points, the red points. The first one is here x is 0, y is 10, and for this one x is 20 and y is 40. So here is a 2.0, 10 and 20, 40. So you have to calculate the slope is change in y divided by change in x. You have to do y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 40, y1 is 10. So 40 minus 10 and divided by 0 minus 20. Got it? Let's do the next one on the board. Okay, here is the graph. I'm going to select any 2 points on the graph. Then we're going to calculate the change, like the slope of the graph. Okay, okay, I'm going to set any 2 points on the graph. So here is the first and here is the second one. So I'm going to use these 2 points to find the slope of the graph. So the first point is x is 0, y is 2. This one x is 0, y is 2. And this one x is 2 and y is 5. So this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. Got it? The points are 0, 2, 2, 5. The points are the points are 0 and 2, 2 and 5. Got it? So this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. You have to calculate the slope, and the slope is change in y divided by change in x. So change in y is y2 minus y1. This is y2 and this is y1. So it is 5 minus 2. and x2 is 2 minus 0. So 5 minus 2 is 3 and 2 minus 0 is through 2. So the slope divided by 2. Got it? That means change in y is 3 and change in x is 2. So the slope of the graph is 3 divided by 2. Got it? You can select any 2 point on the graph. The change must be same. Got it? If you can select any other point, the slope must be same. That is 3 by 2, or either you can write in decimal, so it would be 1.5. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions so that we can do the practice questions. So let's start with the test. Okay, so the first one is the graph shows how the number of plants Robbie can have in the backyard is related to the number of seed packets he purchases. What is the rate of change? So you are given with a graph, you have to calculate the slope of change of the graph. Got it? So let's just select any 2 point on the graph and then we'll calculate the slope of the graph. Got it? Okay, the first one on the graph is mm, this one. Okay, I haven't selected. Okay, this is the first one. You can select this one, this one, this one. You can select any 2 points. Got it? I'm going to select this one and this one. Got it? So here x is 1, y is 3. Got it? Just look at this. X is 1, y is 3. And for this one, x is 3 and y is 7. Got it? So these are the 2 points, 1, 3 and 3, 7. I'm going to calculate the slope of the graph 1, 3 and 3, 7. 1, 3 and 3, 7. Okay, so the slope is change in y divided by change in x. So change in y, here is y2, x2, y2, x1, y1. So change is y2 minus y1, 7 minus 3 divided by 3 minus 1. So 7 minus 3 is 4 and 3 minus 1 is 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. That means the slope of the graph is 2. Got it? You can select any point, whatever point you can select, the slope of the graph must be 2. Got it? So the correct option is 2. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, here is the graph. The graph shows how the total number of hair bands he either owns is related to the amount of money she spends on additional hair bands. So even with the graph is money spent on additional hair bands and the total number of hair bands. So you have to calculate what is the rate of change. So you can select any 2 points. This is the first one. I'm going to select this one, and the second one is this one. So the coordinates for the points are, this one is x is 0, y is 2, and here x is 2 and y is 6. So these are the 2 points I'm going to use and calculate the change, rate of change. Got it? 0, 2 and 2, 6. 0, 2 and 2, 6. Got it? So let's just start. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. So the slope is y2 minus y1. That is 6 minus 2 and 2 minus 0. So 6 minus 2 is 4 and 4 over 2. So slope of the graph is 2. Got it? So the correct option is 2. So that is 2 hair bands per dollar. So the correct option is the first one. the next one is this graph shows how the distance Gabby has cycled depends on the number of trips she has taken to work. What is the rate of change? So you have to calculate the rate of change. Just select any 2 points on the graph. Let's suppose this is the first one I'm going to select, and here is the second one. Got it? So for this one, x is 10 and y is 40. And for this one, x is 20 and y is 70. So 10, 40 and 20, 70. Let me just use these point 10, 40, 20, 70 and calculate the slope. I forgot the points 10, 20 and mm, x is 10, 40 and 20, 70. 10, 40 and 20, 70. Yes, okay. So you have to calculate the slope. So slope is change in y divided by change in x. So y is 70 minus 40. Just subtract the y coordinates and divided by the x coordinate. So 70 minus 40 is 30 and 20 minus 10 is 10. So that would be 3 over 1 and that equals 3. Got it? So the correct option is 3. So the slope of the graph is 3. Okay, the next one is this graph shows how the cost of a cab ride depends on the distance in miles. So you can just select any 2 points on the graph. Here is the first point and here is the second one. Got it? So the points are 0 and 5, coordinates are and 1, 7. So 0, 5 and 1, 7. 0, 5 and 1, 7. So let's just calculate the slope. The slope is change in y divided by change in x. So just do 7 minus 5 and 1 minus 0. 7 minus 5 is 2, 1 minus 0 is 1. So it would be 2 over 1 and that equals 2. So the correct option is the slope of the graph is 2. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is the final test of the chapter. You have to do the final test of the chapter by your own, because before doing the final test, you can see the final test when the status of all the test or the lessons is completed. Like here, all these are in progress because I haven't completed all the test questions. So once you complete all the test questions, the status of all the lessons must be completed. Then you can see your final test. So you have to do now final test on your own. Got it? So please complete all the test questions, do the final test on your own. If you need any help with the lessons or the final test, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Let me just move on to the next chapter. We're going to start the new chapter, that is, I think, integers, operations with integers. Okay, we're going to start the new chapter, that is operations with integers. And we're going to start with the first lesson, that is integer addition and subtraction rules. We're going to learn the rules that are used to add integers and subtractions. Got it? Okay, the first one is 2 plus negative 6 positive or negative? So you have to see 2 plus negative 6 is positive or negative. So here are some rules. You can note them down or either um, mm, keep them in your mind. When you add a positive and a negative number, if you are adding two numbers, one of them is positive and one of them is negative. If the positive number has a bigger magnitude, the answer is positive. And if the negative number has a bigger magnitude, the result is negative. These are the very two important lines. You have to keep them in your mind. If the greater number is positive, the answer must be positive. If the greater number is negative, the answer must be negative. Now for this one, 2 and minus 6. 6 is greater, got it? And 6 has a negative sign, so answer must be negative. Got it? Just look at the numbers which is greater. 6 is greater, 6 is negative, answer must be negative. Got it? Magnitude means the greater number or the smaller number. So 6 is greater, 6 has a negative sign, so answer must be negative. Got it? Okay. Okay, the next one is 43 plus negative 1. Now which number is greater? 40 is greater. 43 is positive. Got it? That means answer must be positive. Got it? 43 is a greater number. 43 is positive, so answer must be positive. Got it? So whenever adding, you're working on adding integers, just look at the number. Greater number, if the greater number is positive, answer is positive. And if the greater number is negative, answer is negative. Got it? Okay, the next one is negative 1 minus 2. Got it? Now, negative 1, already a negative number. Got it? When you subtract 2 from a negative number, the answer is even less than negative 1. Got it? So that means the answer must be negative. Both the numbers are negative, so answer must be negative. Got it? Negative 1 is already a negative number. Negative numbers are smaller than positive numbers. So out of a negative number, you are going to subtract again a number. That means the answer is even less than negative 1. So the answer is negative. Got it? That means if you are both the numbers are negative, answer must be negative. That is the simple words. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, 5 minus 2 positive or negative? Is 5 minus 2 positive or negative? So just look for a greater. Which number is greater? 5 is greater. 5 is positive. Answer must be positive. Got it? That's the simplest way. Just look for the number that is greater. 5 is greater. 5 is positive. Answer must be positive. Got it? Okay, the next one is 2 plus minus 6. So just look for the number which is greater. 6 is greater. 6 has a negative sign. So answer must be negative. Got it? So that means the answer is negative. Is negative 69 minus 5 positive or negative? So whenever you have a questions like this, like you have two negative numbers together, like negative 6, negative 5. Here you have two of the negative numbers, got it? So keep very important point in your mind. Subtracting a negative number is same as adding. You are subtracting a negative number. That is actually a negative number. And here is you are subtracting negative 69 and negative 5. So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. Got it? So it would be negative 69 plus 5. And we know that 69 is a greater number with a negative sign. So answer must be negative. Got it? This is the very important example. Whenever you are subtracting a negative number, so subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So basically negative 69 minus 5 equals negative 69 plus 5. And we know that 69 is greater and 69 has a negative sign. Answer must be negative. Got it? Okay, the next one is, so answer here is negative. Okay, the next one is 6 plus 4. So both the numbers are positive. You simply have to add them. Got it? So just add them. So the answer is positive because both the numbers are positive. So answer must be positive. Got it? Okay, the next one is negative 93 and plus negative 95 plus negative 93. So both the numbers are negative now, negative 95 and negative 93. Got it? You are adding two negative numbers. So when adding two negative numbers, answer must be negative. Got it? Because both the numbers are negative. So answer must be negative. Got it? Okay, negative 1 and negative 2. Both the numbers are negative. Answer must be negative. Got it? If both the numbers are positive, answer is like in adding, in case of addition, if you are adding two positive numbers, answer must be positive. If you are adding two negative numbers, answer must be negative. Got it? So here you have the answer is negative. Okay, the next one is 4 minus minus 8. That's the same we did on the board. Basically, again, you are subtracting a negative number. This is a negative number. So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So it is 4 plus 8. Got it? But now both the numbers are positive. Answer must be positive. Got it? So the answer is positive. Okay, the next one is minus 1 plus 27 positive or negative. So which is the correct option? 27 is a greater number. Got it? And 27 is positive. So the answer must be positive. Got it? So the correct option is positive. Okay, 3 plus negative 7, positive or negative. So which is a greater number? 7 is greater and it has a negative sign. Got it? That means answer must be negative. Okay, the next one is 6 minus 52 positive or negative? So 52 is greater. 52 has a negative sign, so answer must be negative. Got it? Because 52 is a greater number, 52 has a negative sign, so answer must be negative. Okay, is negative 79 minus 3 positive or negative? Negative 79 minus 3. Negative 79 negative 79 negative 79 minus 30. Again, you have two negative signs. Got it? So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So it is negative 79 and plus 30. Now 79 is greater. 79 has a negative sign, so answer must be negative. Got it? So the answer is negative. Okay, the next one is 5 plus 8 positive or negative? So which is the correct option? Both the numbers are positive, so the answer must be positive. Got it? Both the numbers are positive, so answer must be positive. Okay, is negative 59 and negative 33 plus negative 35 positive or negative? Both the numbers are negative. Got it? So the answer must be negative because both the numbers are negative. So answer must be negative. Okay, is negative 60 plus 4 positive or negative? Negative 60. 60 is actually a greater number. Got it? And 60 has a negative sign. So answer must be negative then. Got it? Okay, is 44 minus 25 positive or negative? 44 minus 25. 44 minus 25. So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So it would be 44 plus 25. Got it? Now both the numbers are positive. So answer must be positive. Got it? Both the numbers are positive. So the answer must be positive. Is 43 plus minus 1 positive or negative? 43 is a greater number. Got it? 43 is positive. So answer must be positive. Got it? Is 87 plus 36 positive or negative? Both the numbers are positive, so answer must be positive. Got it? 87 plus 36, both numbers are positive, so answer is positive. Okay, is negative 8 plus 3 positive or negative? 8 is greater. Got it? 8 has a negative sign, so answer must be negative. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson, and the next lesson is add and subtract integers. So we have learned the rules. Got it? Now we're going to apply the rules how to add. Got it? Like the first one is 1 minus negative 3. Got it? So here is the one I'm subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. Got it? So you have 1 minus 3. So you have two negative signs together. So it would be subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So it would be same as 1 plus 3. Got it? And 1 plus 3 equals 4. Got it? Okay. The next one is 1 plus 5. Both the numbers are positive. That is a simple one. If both the numbers are positive, simply add them. Got it? Okay, the next one is negative 5 and negative 4 and negative 5. Both the numbers are negative. Got it? So the answer must be negative. Got it? And you have to add them. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So the correct option is negative 9. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Negative 4 plus 3. So 4 is a greater number. Got it? 4 has a negative sign. So that means answer must be negative. Also, if either of the number is negative, got it? That means you have to subtract them. Got it? 4 is negative, you have to subtract them. 4 minus 3 is 1, but 4 is greater, so you have to put the sign of the greater number. That would be negative 1. If both the numbers are positive or both the numbers are negative, in this case, you have to add them. Got it? So if one of the number is negative, that means you have to subtract them and you have to put the sign of the number that is greater 1. Got it? Okay, so for this one, the answer is negative 1. Okay, now both the numbers are negative. Got it? Negative 4 and negative 5. So that's the thing I'm explaining. If both the numbers are negative, you have to add the numbers, like 5 plus 4 is 9. And because both the numbers are negative, so answer must be negative. Got it? Negative 4 and negative 5 is negative 9. So the correct option is negative 9. Okay, 2 minus 3. So 3 is a greater number and 3 has a negative sign. So you have to subtract them and you have to put a negative sign. Got it? 2 minus 3 is 2 minus 3 is negative 1. The correct option is negative 1. Okay, 2 minus 2. So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. Got it? So you have to do 2 plus 2. Got it? And 2 plus 2 equals. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. Got it? Subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So 2 plus 2 makes 4. Okay, negative 5 and negative 3, both the numbers are negative. So you have to add them. 5 plus 3 makes 8. And you have to put a negative sign. So it would be negative 8. Got it? 5 and 3 is 8 and you have to put a negative sign. It would be negative 8. Okay, negative 2 minus 4. Negative 2 minus 4. So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So it would be negative 2 plus 4. Got it? And 4 minus 2 is 2. You have to subtract them. So it would be positive 2. Got it? So the correct option is 2. Okay, the next one is 2 plus minus 5. So 5 is greater. 5 has a negative sign. That means the answer is negative. Got it? So 2 minus 5 is minus 3. Got it? So the correct option is minus 3. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 1 plus 5. Both the numbers are positive. Simply add them. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Okay, 4 plus minus 1. You have to subtract. 4 minus 1 is 3. Got it? Because 4 is the greater number. 4 is positive. So answer must be positive. So it would be positive 3. Okay, minus 1, minus 1. Both the numbers are negative, so you have to add them with a negative sign. So it would be negative 2. Got it? So the correct option is negative 2. 1 minus minus 3. So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. Got it? So it would be 1 plus 3 and 1 plus 3 equals 4. So the correct option is 4. Negative 2 plus negative 1. So both the numbers are negative. That means you have to add them. Got it? With a negative sign. So it is negative 3. So the correct option is negative 3. Both the numbers are negative. You have to add them with a negative sign. So it would be negative 3. 5 plus 5 is, you have to add them. So they are, both the numbers are positive. So simply add them. 5 plus 5 makes 10. So the correct option is 10. Okay, 4 minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, negative 3 and plus 3. That is exactly the same. 4 minus 4. Got it? It is actually 3 minus 3. Got it? So 3 minus 3 is 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 2 minus minus 2. So subtracting a negative number is same as adding. So it would be negative 2 plus 2. Got it? So 2 minus 2 is 0. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 7 maths. Here is the list of the lessons we have covered today. We're working on grade 7 maths. We have started with the chapter ratios, rates, and proportions, and the lesson we did from the chapter is constant rate of change. Then the final test you have to do on your own, because we cannot see the final test until you have to complete all the test questions. Got it? Then we started the new chapter, that is operations with integers, and the lessons we have covered from the chapter are integers, addition and subtraction rules, and add and subtract integers. Got it? Please make sure before the next session you can complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So that's all for today. Please click on the like button right below the video. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.